Ciao a tutti ragazzi, oggi continuiamo Age of Eternity. Ci eravamo lasciati che ci eravamo appena divisi in due gruppi. Il primo gruppo, ovvero Darion e Felon, sono caduti in trappola da quello che almeno ha detto Darion, mentre questo gruppo si sta preparando alla battaglia contro gli Arcolite Machines e abbiamo fatto un bel po' di missioni secondarie con altrettanti trofei. Abbiamo anche, ragazzi, abbiamo fatto nella scorsa live finalmente la missione di prendere i 100 frutti. Il problema è che per poterla consegnare bisogna sicuramente superare questo pezzo e poi si può andare a consegnare la missione. Detto questo, ragazzi, vi ricordo di lasciare un bel like, commentate, iscrivetevi e condividete il canale. Vi ricordo inoltre, ragazzi, che i nostri preregistrati saranno in maniera un po' diversa, perché farò solamente la presentazione, un'ora di gameplay senza microfono e poi farò i saluti finali, perché siccome stiamo facendo i lavori dentro casa non voglio che si sentano rumori molesti durante il preregistrato. Detto questo, ragazzi, spero che vi godiate del gameplay e noi ci vediamo tra un'oretta. Solo una cosa, ragazzi, questa cosa che vedete qui l'ho attivata perché quell'altra modalità era modalità intuizione, non ti diceva dove dovevi andare, mentre con questa ti dice dove esattamente dovevi andare, con chi devi parlare e ti dice anche dove stanno i vari negozi. Detto questo, ragazzi, mi rimetto muto e penso di finire almeno la seconda parte con loro, almeno oggi.
They're coming!
I guess that's our cue.
You and terrorists were right. They really are coming for us. There's too many of them to count!
Chin up, Chief. Tyr Kalem's a tough nut to crack.
We're entrusting you with the reactor. Don't forget, you can only use it once.
Heh. I know. You ready?
I'm always ready.
Ready! Fire!
Let's give him hell!
Got your back. Darkness before dawn.
By the will of the gods.
So far, so...
Don't get cocky.
Yes, my...
A prayer for your wayward soul.
By the will of the gods.
Out of the way. Out of the way.
We need to hold out just a...
Is the ground shaking? I just knew something.
They just love to pull the.
Out of the way. Out of the way. Dane.
By the will of the god.
Whoosh. Come, sweet death.
Ready! Fire!
Let's give him hell.
Got your back. Darkness before dawn.
So far, so...
Don't get cocky.
Yes, my... Thane. Thane.
Darkness before dawn.
Huh.
Darkness before dawn. We need to hold out just a little.
Is the ground shaking? I just knew something...
They just love to pull the.
Huh. Thane!
Darkness before dawn.
Out of the way!
By the will of the gods.
Thane! We won? Is it over?
It seems like it.
No, it's not over. The junkyard, damn it! Why didn't I think about it earlier? There's a breach in the hull there. We have to hurry.
Let them go.
You. The gods' most cherished child.
How do you know that name?
How wouldn't I know your name? Your debacle is the reason I'm down here.
What? How? You... Still obsessed with your connection to them? So eagerly yearning to hear their voices. The many years you've spent crying out, calling for them has left you deaf to their call. In the end, it doesn't matter. You have betrayed the gods' faith the same way you have failed Harrion.
Soon a rain of fire will fall on these lands. I want you to remember as you hear the agonizing cries of the people you have failed. This is all your fault.
I don't understand.
No, you don't understand. Looking for a cure for the corrosion? Saving the world? Becoming a saint? Overthrowing the elders?
The gods told me that the path would reveal itself to me.
Yes, and still you were blinded to the signs. You'd rather follow a path dictated by your insatiable pride!
This is impossible.
Why would I lie? I'm the last of the gods' servants.
Okay. Now enough with the bombastic tirades.
And you, of all the people who opposed me, you are without doubt the most insignificant.
Bet you've never been beaten up by a tramp before. I'll try to be gentle. Oh, I'm in for it now, right? You know very well I'm not referring to your attire. You are no threat to me because you have no self-worth. Your body is not a suitable home anymore. The divine spark you swore to keep alive has died, Carnelian.
Carnelian?
You know nothing about me! You are painful to behold, a tear in the very fabric of magic. Killing you will be an act of mercy. Well, we'll see about that. Oh, the pain! The pain! My life is pain! Please. Pain!
A prayer for your wayward soul.
I don't want her to look at me like that. Shut up.
By the will of the gods.
Out of the way! I'm the last of the Carnelians!
Scusate ragazzi, ho dovuto ricaricare perché il gioco si era imballato, quindi dovrò rifarmi tutto da capo e vediamo se sorta non si imballa.
Oh, the pain! The pain! My life is pain! Please. Ooh. Ooh. I don't want her to look at me like that. Shut up.
A prayer for your wayward soul.
Ooh. I'm the last of the Carnelians. I will cut you.
Darkness before dawn. Why have the gods stopped talking to me?
Everything must
I
go
will
as
commend your
planned.
soul to the gods. Darkness before dawn.
Mother will thank me for this! You're wasting your time. I'm...
Darkness before dawn. A prayer for your wayward soul.
The bearer of destruction is not here to help you.
Pain.
I will commend your soul to the gods.
Pain.
Celine? Okay, Buster. Gloves.
How?
Oh, yes. I'm sure.
We will meet again. Pitiful
Celine. Celine! Are you alright?
Oh, what? Huh? What happened?
It's okay. He ran away.
He ran away? How?
I pulled a dirty trick. Compelled it to leave while it was ahead.
How did you do it? No matter. We have to follow it.
Wait, what is our plan here? Just whistle for a Nekaru and throw ourselves at that creature again? Must I remind you of what just happened?
There is no part of what just happened that I have forgotten, Carnelian.
Okay, let's just stop for a moment here, Celine. I have no intention of making amends for who I am or to who or what I worship, and especially not because of some stupid immemorial religious feud neither of us had a part in. I believe there are more pressing matters at hand.
You're right. I know you mean well, but we'll have to talk about it at some point. And you will hide nothing from me.
Okay. And by the way, what was that bit about the gods most cherished?
Okay, found you. Priestess, your brother is...
Where's Darian? Did you leave him alone out there?
He covered for me while
you ran away. Is that it? We've got to go look for him now. You'll tell me your story on the way.
Hey, let me remind you that I'm supposed to be here to provide transport and help you find that cure, not to...
Are you going to charge us extra for doing your duty too? Is that the kind of person you are, Fallon? Then hurry up and name your price.
Damn it. What do you say to that? What do you think? Is she Rhinosaurus? Or should I punch her in the mouth?
Don't ask me.
One thing is sure, I'm beginning to understand why she's in charge.
Where?
You're awake! You're awake! still! Is that really you? Am I dead?
Typical Darien. Glass always half empty. You find me alive, and the first thing you think is that we must both be dead.
We're both alive. Is that true?
Hey, are you crying or something?
It's been so long since anything good happened to me.
Are you telling me I'm something good?
Yes, you certainly are.
Well, I don't know if we'll be alive for much longer. The Ascendants, huh?
It seems like no matter what we do or where we go, our destiny is to get slaughtered on the closest altar. Oh, by the way, I've got something for you.
What is it?
A present. I was supposed to give it to you during our date, but, you know, things happened.
Is this...
Yeah, Zandra told me you were collecting little wooden figures. I remembered your weird fetish for Anselm, so I started carving this during my breaks.
And you've kept it with you all this time?
Yeah, I don't know why. I guess I just didn't know what to do with it, really.
It looks so stupid.
Hey, I did my best.
I love it, Darien. I really love it.
I'd start running if I were you.
By the will of the gods.
Out of the way!
I will commend your soul to the gods.
And now? What would this be?
The Gates of Gideon, Eusaurus. Everyone knows that.
A vestige of the long-forgotten past. People usually think that these are just natural landmarks. Crystals that somehow formed randomly into this gigantic structure. But of course, it has to have been done by design.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
I mean that our ancestors knew how to grow these crystals and how to form them into certain shapes.
Uh-huh.
You don't believe me? The proof is before your very eyes. This door has been open for eons, and now it's closed.
Someone knows how to control them. And by someone, I mean these guys.
So we wait here until one of them goes inside.
I have a better idea. This is gonna be interesting.
What are you going to do to me now?
Repurpose you, using nanomachines.
You... what?
Nano machines?
It's kinda like fairy dust, but for machines.
Fairy dust. Absolutely not! That is not fairy dust, it is much more complicated and... Wait. How does someone like you know how to use nanomachines? And how did you get a hold of those?
I'm world class. That's all you need to know.
Do you intend to put me into that body? Completely inefficient. Take that one. Over there.
This one?
Affirmative.
Nice choice.
What the hell?
Quite fitting, actually.
Hey, this thing just tried to kill us. Do you really think it's wise to give it that body?
Relax, buddy. It's all under control.
We need your help. My brother,
No need to explain. I distinctly recall all the past events. Your sibling needs my help, and I cannot refuse, since I must obey your orders.
Actually...
Let me access the unit's memory. Ugh, such an antiquated system. It's a miracle these things can even walk. Ah, here it is. I know how to open it.
wait a second. What should we call you?
Typical human reaction. Now you see me walking on two legs, you suddenly wonder what to call me.
And?
This body feels like a weapon of mass destruction. I think Thea sounds nice.
Thea, huh?
Affirmative. Threat level negligible. Proceeding.
So, the bearer of destruction in the flesh.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I know more about you than you think.
Stuff even you don't know yet, buddy. Like my name? Did you know it's Oberos? Sure beats the doppelganger. Now that's a mouthful. Oberos. Yeah, right. Do you? Oh, Darian, don't bother. I already know what's on your mind. Can I fight him? No, we both know you're outmatched. You don't even have your really, really big sword with you. And that wound on his chest? You noticed that, didn't you? You'll never get anywhere near it. Can I jump? Nah, I'll break your legs, pal. So, I guess it's all over for you. But, since I know how you're feeling right now, I'd say I'll be doing you a favor by killing you. Ooh, it's hard being in your skin. Where does all this self-loathing come from? Well, even with my face, you still sound like Cora. I guess humiliating others is a mutual passion. And now you're just poking about blindly, trying to see what makes me tick. Nice try. Nice try.
But you can't cheat your way out of this. Like you cheated your way out of the war, deserter. You're a coward. Saving your mother, protecting your sister, excuses. The Ascendants broke you. The death of your squad broke you. When you woke in the snow, your mind was already gone. You just walked. Away from it all. You didn't even realize you were deserting.
The hell you know!
Even I know it, Darian. That letter. I didn't send it because I needed help. I sent it so that you would desert. To protect you. Because I knew I could use Ilvana's decree to put you out of the consort's reach. At the risk of my own life.
Celine! What did you do to her?
It's over. Now, the seed of destruction will be mine.
Did old Farah teach you nothing?
Farah? What? Who are you?
You don't seem to remember. Curious. Maybe I misjudged your powers. I will make sure that this time, nothing stands in the way of your bloom. You'll thank me later.
What's happening here?
Is that Darian over there?
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
disrupting the battle flow.
Out of the way! Out of the way!
Attacking! Engaging the enemy.
Out of the way! Pain! Whoosh!
Darkness before dawn.
Attacking!
Whoosh! Huh. Out of the way! Huh. Pain!
Darkness before dawn. A perfectly nice way to waste bullets.
Whoosh!
Darkness before dawn.
Pain!
Attacking!
Darkness before dawn.
Attacking!
Out of the way!
Darian? Darian! Do you hear me? Thea, get Darian on your back.
Mother!
Applying long-term strategy. Attacking!
crystal taking root in a human body?
Is it dangerous?
No one can say at this point. It stopped growing after it fused with his nervous and circulatory systems.
Meaning we would have killed him if we had continued the extraction.
Yes, but that's not the worst. When you brought Darien to me, he was suffering from heavy blood loss.
Blood loss? But there's no wound. Did the crystal do this?
It's the crystal, all right. I've seen it do much worse to other people.
Darien, you shouldn't be up.
Now, sleeping? That's your thing, Celine.
You shouldn't even be moving until we find out what happened to you.
Don't worry. I figured it out already. It'll stay put as long as I don't poke at it.
How do you know that?
This crystal in my chest? It only awakens if someone asks something from it. This is what happened in Alfara, too. I remember it now. Which means I'm safe, as long as I don't ask it to pull any destructive shenanigans.
Yes, but...
And I'm pretty sure we'll eventually find a way to get it out of me. Right, Tyrannus?
I'm not sure we can.
Come on, that's your thing here in Tyre, Caleb. Making impossible things happen. You'll find a way, I'm sure.
Right.
Anyway, we have work to do. There are still a lot of people back there, and they need our help. Yosaurus and I have been talking, and he seems to have come up with a pretty good plan.
Yes, I know. I've come up with one of my own, too. So you've already met Thea, right?
Yes, it was quite surprising, actually.
Are you talking about her appearance?
No, she just started blurting out apologies for what happened in the Vanguard.
I know. She's learning, making steady progress.
Hey, remember, it's an Arcolite machine we're talking about. When did you decide it was a good idea to give it a body?
She told me you fell off your bed the first time you saw her and crawled along the ground trying to find one of Tyrannus's scalpels.
Oh, that blabbermouth.
That blabbermouth saved your life.
Along with Yosaurus and Fallon. I guess they're more loyal than I thought.
Yes, and they're waiting for us.
Go ahead. I'll gather my stuff and catch up with you.
Okay. We'll be waiting for you.
Look who finally showed up. Our miracle recovery.
The man who fell from the 25th story, and he's still here to tell the tale.
Hey, guys.
So, now that we're all together, it's time we spoke about our next move. Darien, tell us about what you saw in the tower.
There are a lot of people inside. Dozens. Oberos throws half of them into some kind of furnace at the top of the building. The rest go somewhere else. Syl couldn't tell me.
Who's Syl?
Syl's, an old squad mate from the consort army. She's one of the captives. I must save her. I will save her.
Okay. I'll take it from here. While imprisoned, our wobbly friend here noticed something interesting. His jailer, who goes by the frightening name Oberos, seems, thanks to yours truly and his flamboyant performance, and a wound that will be difficult to heal even with...
Blah, blah, blah. Get to the point.
Oberos has a weakness.
The corrosion? How are we supposed to use the...
Oh, you fine people will simply have to do it the same way.
And how is that?
Using tempered, corroded...
Corroded? You've been transporting and using
Don't pass me off as a madman just yet. If you burn corroded tissue, once I've extracted the metal from the flesh, I'll forge each of you a 100%, or for you, Fallon, bullets.
Yuck.
How can we be sure they will be safe? How can we be sure we won't be spreading sickness by forging such...
Corroded metal is safe. You just have to trust me on this. Like you did when you crossed the clockwork, but we need to go to another corroded field. The one near the Scorched Halcyon has precisely the kind of corroded alloy.
Are you sure we'll be a match for Oberos with these corroded weapons?
It's our best bet.
No need to craft one for me. I won't use it anyway.
Then what will you do? Last I heard, Oberos...
I guess I'll just have to take the gloves off then.
Are you kidding, or...?
But I need Alfarius for that. Besides, I need to ask him about Oberos. He knows too much about me. And that was even before he assumed my form. He also said he was the last of the god's servants. And to be honest, that worries me a bit.
Hey, he was pretty intense. I'm not sure you...
Anyhow, we have to learn more about him. And Alfarius is the person who might be able to answer our question.
So, here's what we do. Go to the clockwork field near the Scorched Halcyon, and then visit Alfarius. We have to do both things before we confront Oberos.
And... Darian, I took the liberty of sending a letter to your old commander.
Did he answer?
No.
Hey, by the way, I've got a plan too. What if we take my airship and fly away to Avaris and leave this mess to someone else? Like Commander Korik, for example.
Korra's not the kind to go back on his word, for better or worse.
It's hard to admit, but I can't risk getting expelled from the Sanctuary.
And I have to rescue Syl.
I'll just tag along wherever these two dummies decide to go.
Well, I'm completely lost in a world I understand nothing about. And I have to follow your orders. So?
Anyway, the lives of dozens, if not hundreds of people is at stake. Whatever the doppelganger is doing, he must be stopped.
Then, let's get to it, everyone.
Hey, we save a lot of lives these days, don't we?
I guess we do.
Does that mean we've become some kind of heroes?
Ugh, can't you just shut up, Isaurus? You're making me nauseous.
Sorry, Fallon. Whether you like it or not, I've got you stuck playing the role of heroine.
I knew you were trouble.
No ragazzi, per oggi può bastare così. Come avete visto abbiamo finito il sesto capitolo. Penso che mancherà l'ultimo capitolo, ma penso che l'ultimo capitolo saranno solamente delle scelte da fare durante il gioco. Penso sono rimasti 4 trofei comunque legati alla storia. Detto questo ragazzi, spero che vi stia piacendo la serie, spero che vi stia piacendo anche comunque il gioco. Io vi ricordo le nostre mitiche 4 parole: lasciate un like, commentate, iscrivetevi e condividete il canale. Vi ricordo che non faremo più le live finché non uscirò a sistemare lavoro e vita privata. Detto questo ragazzi, ciao a tutti, io vi auguro una buona serata o giornata, dipenderà da che ora però video. Ciao a tutti e alla prossima.